Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project, a weekly podcast where we chew the fat and discuss the little things in life that piss us off and try and build our hypothetical utopia. My name is Chunky T and I'm joined each and every show by the 2019 caber tossing champion. It's Jack Magic.
Yes. How are we?
Not bad, mate. How are you?
Oh, I've just been busy tossing some cabers.
Yeah. Tossing it off.
Yeah.
All the time.
Pretty much.
Yeah, sweet.
That's how we roll.
Yeah, and I'm also joined by the current Prime Minister of Hawaii. It's the permanent Sharpie.
Hello.
Hello, Chicken Nugget.
Hello, Chicken Nugget. No, yes, Hawaii's good.
And also, obviously, behind the scenes, we have our fabulous producer, Bryn, who is also the inventor of the toothpick. How are you doing, Bryn?
Hello, good, yeah.
Yeah?
We all good?
Yeah, not bad, mate.
Looking forward to a good show.
Yeah, it's hot in here, isn't it?
It's fucking hot.
Yeah.
It's fucking
It's
hot.
fucking hot. Right. Yeah. Obviously, if you listen on Spotify, make sure you check us out on YouTube because we are a video podcast first and foremost now because we're all fancy and shit like that.
Yeah.
And if you are offended by language, well, bad language, obviously, not just language in general.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Be offended.
So, yeah, without further ado, boys, shall we stand for the national anthem of Utopia?
Yes.
Any Jacksons?
No.
No?
No, I couldn't think of any
Okay.
that we haven't done so far
Yeah.
in previous
Without
episodes.
upsetting people.
Yeah. So
Cool.
we'll put that on the back burner for a while.
Yeah, sweet. 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia.
It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you.
This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. You've got a pet peeve. We'll kick it out for you. It's so wonderful and magical and positively colourful. It's our cheeky show. By now you know. It's the Utopia Project. Sort of.
One day you'll get there.
No, I won't. But we'll go with it.
That's what we do, mate. That's what we do.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Matt did it for ages and always struggled with it, didn't he?
I'll tell you what, because we've been sort of popping in and out of this show and trying to get everything sorted, and obviously we took a couple of weeks just to sort out our own lives a little bit with lockdown easing a bit more. I feel like the national anthem, I just can't get it anymore. Like, I nearly sang your bit, and I've never sang your bit.
I just keep losing it. That's the best it's gone so far.
Yeah.
I like it. I get some pizzazz, you know. I think they're little fuck ups. We just have to just keep rolling, baby.
Yeah, man. Of course, we have our sponsor.
We have got.
Are you ready
Ooh,
for
what
it?
we got?
Have we got. I know a little bit about it. Jack, do you know anything? As
No.
usual, you've been kept in the dark.
I'm assuming is it this?
Yes.
That's all I know.
Right. Okay. Sharpie, would you like the
Oh, gives a
the
sound
bed? I've moved it around, and now I don't know where I put it. There we go. Right. Try that.
Have you checked on the coffee table?
Stop that. There we go, Sharpie.
there we go.
Someday soon, it might be seamless.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
There we go. Take it away.
Okay. The Utopia Project is brought to you by bloody command strips. These things, mate, honestly, bloody command strips. These are a godsend, I'll tell you right now.
Have you seen the green screen, Sharpie?
Mate,
Invisi command strips.
these things, they just surprise me every time I use them, mate. Honestly, that is
Green screen friendly.
It's like Invisicloak at Harry Potter, innit? It's bloody magic, that. Well happy. Yes, son. Right. Anyway, do you ever worry that your life is falling apart, but you don't have the DIY skills or the willpower to put it back together? Me too. Honestly, fucking me too. Some fucking time. Swear to God. Right. Anyway, command strips are the surefire way for your simple noggin to put anything from a picture frame to a slightly smaller picture frame on your walls, as long as the first picture frame is quite small to begin with in the first place. You just rip, stick, slap, and boogie. Boogie, yeah. Oh, you love that, don't you? Yeah. For audio purposes, Boogie was initiated with a hint of pizzazz to treat all you groovy yobbos out there. The best part about command strips, you can literally have any picture you want on the wall and it ain't going nowhere, son. picture of your family, a picture of someone else's family, a picture of an Asian family riding bikes through the park, a picture of a thing, anything really. The best part about command strips, easy to take down when the police are coming round to ask you questions about this Asian family and their desired form of transportation. Command strips can be sticky or sticky unsticky or unsticky sticky or unsticky unsticky. Whichever way you want it, it has got your name sticky on it. The best part about command strips, they are completely free. Just give the commander a tenner and he'll give you one whole go on these lucrative sticky boys. Right, Jack?
Yes.
It's bloody demonstration time for these little geezers right now, and you, mate. So now you like your command strips. Oh, I've seen you, mate. You're looking at these.
I
I
love
swear.
command strips.
So now, like, I was gonna, use some of my pictures, but the bloody police confiscated them all because they're all like, oh, there's Asians riding bikes. Oh, if it's not your family. Oh, what's that kid got 3 years? Oh, you can't even ride a bike anyway. But either way, don't matter about that. But I've prepared a sticky command strip sticky box sticky. Ready for you, sir.
Okay.
I'd love you to just add a bit of pressure there for me. And you can hold it there for as long as you want, mate. Absolutely, any time you desire. But if it does fall off, you haven't held it long enough.
It's sticky on.
It doesn't help that you use something that's clear, but
No, you can see it.
I've got
you can see it,
floaty hat.
honestly.
yeah.
Right.
I'm
So
in
hopefully-
danger.
You like it? I like it. You're fancy, mate. Unless Command Strip's done that for you, that's their gift to you, my friend.
Thanks.
So hopefully by the end of the show, everyone at home will realise the gravity, or should I say anti-gravity, of this product, because it didn't fall. Get it? Gravity.
We get it.
Yeah.
We get
Sticky,
it.
sticky,
We
in
get
it.
it.
Sticky. Love it. Right. But anyway, so if you guys all go to www.commandstrips.com/commandstrips.com, you can be sticky on sticky or sticky, whichever one you want. It's up to you. Thank you for your time.
Is that it? Is that we all good?
And the best thing about command strips is the last letter in command being D, which stands for Dexler good thing for putting the pictures on the wall.
Are we done?
Yeah.
I've got a bottle on my head. Can
That's thanks to bloody command strips,
Can
mate.
I
Way,
can I
oh
sticky
God.
unsticky this?
Love it.
Can I
No,
unsticky
you've
this?
got to leave it on for the show so that people realise that it's not a fake product. It's real. That's legit, mate.
Every episode, I think he's not going to top that. And like that, the last one, I mean, that was a questionable
I'm gonna take this off.
sponsor.
Jesus
God,
God,
mate.
that is on good.
That's bloody sticky on there.
That is on there good and
That's
proper, isn't it?
sticky. I'm adding another sticky, man. Look how good that is.
Oh, there we go. That's
boy.
sticky on sticky.
I thought the sponsors couldn't get any better. I thought you'd peaked at the last one. Slash was worried for your mental health and worried how much pressure these sponsors put on you of having to sift through the emails and find out.
Well, I
like,
don't write them. They tell me what to do, and they just power the energy through me. The commander has put his soul in me.
I mean,
commanded you?
This is the
Yeah.
only one where it's been a real product. So, command strips, I think it's 3M that make them. You can use that content. Just tag us.
Yeah.
Just give us the credit.
If you want to send me some command strips, I'll bloody sticky. I'll fucking stick it out, mate. You just send them to me, I'll fucking do it. Don't even
Right.
test me. I
Every
swear.
time
You
I-
don't threaten me with a good time.
No, you
the
don't.
way, the way these shows go is we open up and I get nervous about doing the intro and I've got to say all the right things and this, that and the other. Then I start to bottle it a bit through the national anthem and by the sponsor I'm like, yeah, it's alright, I'm in the zone. I know it. He comes on with his fucking sponsors and then I'm like, I have no idea where we go from here.
Is this real life?
Yeah. Right, pet peeves,
Command
boys.
strips.
Pet peeves.
Right,
let
anyway,
it go.
carry on.
Let it go.
Pet peeves.
Pet peeves.
Right, pet peeves. I'm going to go first because it needs to be addressed. It's too fucking hot, innit?
It's hot.
I won't say too hot, but it is hot.
It's fucking hot.
I,
Right.
I like it hot.
Just for the purpose of, our listeners or viewers, we have got the door open on the studio, so you may hear dogs barking, cars going past, all that sort of shit. And we've got a fan going, so we may find the audio on this is just literally the whole way through.
To be fair, I think some people just hear that anyway.
Yeah, so maybe we'll just hear. and the odd
these
scream.
fucking droning idiots again.
Yeah, it is well above optimum chunk temperature. I think we've even had this peeve on the show before, but because of how hot it is, I've got to say it again. I wouldn't be British if I didn't moan about it.
I love it. It's very hot, but I'd rather it be this than raining.
I've changed bloody nationalities today. Look at that line, man. Look at that.
That's intense.
Honestly, when you get to this hot, mate, you remove the H. It's hot.
Yes. You messaged me earlier, didn't you? Well, like our group chat, and you was like, "Is hot," and I went, "Is very hot."
It's real very hot. Bloody yeah. He gets out. You can't even speak anymore.
Yeah, I'm ever so thirsty.
Yeah.
One drag.
Yeah. Can we just send? Well, we've addressed it before. I just want to moan about it. Like, we don't need to send it or anything like that.
I think we've said before, haven't we? You're always the right temperature.
In Utopia, yeah. But I needed to get that off my chest. Other than that, my week's been all right, I think.
Fair dues.
Back at work now. The studio's open. Tiring, but fucking loving it. So
Good.
Yeah, man.
all's pretty good, really. Who wants to go next?
I'm easy.
checkers?
I'm easy. Do you want to go?
You go for it, mate.
I'll
I'm
go.
still
My
recovering.
pet peeve is people that ask fleeting questions that nobody means.
What?
People that ask questions that they don't mean. Everybody does it. Guarantee every single person in this room has done it. Every person listening to this podcast, all 4 of them have done it. People that ask questions that you just say it. Nobody means it. Nobody wants an answer.
Can we have an example?
Nobody gets the real answer.
What do you
so
mean?
I just walked into a room and I go, "Oh, chunk."
Yeah, not bad. What?
No, I go, "Hello, chunk."
Yeah, you're all right, mate.
Yeah, about you.
Yeah, I'm all right. What?
That. You've said, "Yeah, you're all right." You don't need to.
It's
but
polite.
There's politeness. I do care about
no.
it. If he was saying that, I just do say it to strangers. And I'm
That's
not
what I mean.
really
If
that
you say it
bothered
to
about
them,
their well-being.
or like if anyone, like if
Do
you
it
just
on
go,
me. Do it on me.
you always go, "Oh, Sharpie."
You all right?
Yeah, nobody you.
I'm good. I don't care about yours, though.
Correct answer.
I don't care about yours, though.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? When you go, "You all right, mate?" "Yeah, nobody you." "Yeah, not bad." And then you continue.
That's
If-
called
if you-
talking.
I'm confused.
If you was to actually go, "You all right, mate?" and someone go, "No, I'm actually having a really bad week. Like my wife's left me and my dog's died." No one's ever gonna say, "Yeah, no, I'm actually having a really bad time. Thank you for asking."
I do at the time. People are like, "You're right." I'm like, "Bloody not." Honestly.
I'm bloody not.
I'll fucking tell you, mate, straight up.
Just
I'm a bit different to a lot of people, though. Oh,
yeah,
right.
but no, just
Yeah.
shit like that. Nobody actually means it. Nobody's gonna get a genuine. It's just you just say it just for the sake of saying it. "You're right. Yeah, nobody you." "Yeah." See you later.
It's a bit like, you know, on films when no one says bye, they just put the phone down.
Yeah, it's
You know,
really,
like,
really,
especially if it's a flip
It's dramatic,
phone.
innit?
Like, it's like, "Oh, so and so's dead." Hang on. Like,
It don't work.
If you're on the other end of the phone, you're like, "Fucking bastards hung up on me."
Can you imagine if they did that all dramatic, like, someone's dead? Hello? Where's he dead?
Where's he dead?
do you want me to phone an ambulance? Yeah, just people that ask questions that they
Like,
don't
you
mean.
mean like more of the small talk bullshit?
Yeah, just for the sake of it. Just
Like,
don't
if-
say it. Just go, "Hey up."
Don't know if you.
Hello.
I don't know if you go. Do you have a fag hut at your place of work, Sharpie?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you're there and someone you don't really know, but you've seen bumming around work, and you're having a fag, and you go, "Weather's been all right past couple of days, hasn't it?"
Yeah.
And they go, "Yeah, definitely, son." And you're like, "Yes, confirmed, it is, son." You're like, "Anyway, mate, see you soon." I've tend now to just be like, right, and just ignore people.
Carry on.
Because I'm
What?
like, I have nothing to say to you.
Yeah.
I get you.
That is not of positiveness. If you know
What
what I mean.
if we just got straight to the nitty gritty? It'd be like, "Well, you right? That's me.
Yeah, nobody you.
I'm not too bad. How's your sex life?" You cut the shit. You get straight through the bush. We get to real talk.
Oh, yeah, but that got deep quick.
Well,
but
you
yeah.
just- you don't get that small talk, the itty bitty tiny
Right.
ones. You fuck that off. You get the big talk, the real shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, mate. Yeah. You all right? Yeah. Not bad. Do you ever have the overwhelming sense that we actually don't matter at all in the world, and we're just heading towards an internal death?
Internal death.
Internal death or eternal death or whatever.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
I actually love it because I used to work with a guy that used to do that, and it is like social sort of interaction. He didn't get all the small talk, but I love that with people. Like, remember someone used to work. We went up to a new worker, and they was like, "Hi, I'm there. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm this person. Yeah," and he was like, "Everything okay at home? Home life all right?" Literally first conversation. Yeah. And I was just like, if that was me, I'd just be like, we're going places. Right, we're going places.
Strap yourself
in. We are going for a ride.
Yeah, I'm happy to get rid of small talk.
Just
what about you, Sharpie?
Pointless bullshit.
Yeah, just like what?
Like questions. Nobody means it. Nobody. You're asking it, not wanting a genuine answer. They're giving you a not genuine answer, and then asking you a question that they don't want an answer to.
No.
It's for you to just go, yeah.
Words for the sake of words, isn't it?
I also like, you must have had it before, where you, like, if you pass someone in the street or anything like that, you go, "You alright?" And they go, "You alright?" No one actually answers the question.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I sort of think, we were both actually quite rude to each other.
Yeah.
Or the gentleman's nod. You know, when you like, you know someone, but you know, you got them on Facebook or something, but you've never really spoke to them, and it's just the like that. It's the confirmation. It's like the gentleman's handshake, but with like a
no
social
contact.
Distancing version, isn't it? But it's just I don't know you.
I know you.
Yeah. My favourite one, like you said a second ago, with the whole when people go, "You're alright," and they go, "You're alright," and then walk off. I've had that before, but I've gone, "Hey mate, you're alright," and they've just gone, "Yeah, you," like as we're walking past each other, and I'm like, "Yeah, not bad."
Yeah, see ya.
And then sometimes the conversation continues a little bit longer than it should have, but neither party wants to stop. So you're just talking like as you like the red arrows. It's like, "You're right, yeah, buddy, yeah."
And there's also that time like when neither of you quite know whether it's a stop and chat situation.
Yeah. So
and you're both like,
do I stop? Yeah.
As a family, not bad. Are we stopping? Are we stopping?
Yeah, Bryn does that, but he's always like, "Gotta get on, I'm fucking double busy."
You know what? Right, I think it's just you Northerners, because when we're down south, we just go, "Oh, all right, fuck off, fuck off."
Fuck off.
Fuck off a bit.
It's hard to talk. It's hard to talk to people when you're in your tratter, isn't it? Going down road, like, "You're right," like that. We're farmer folk, innit? It's us Northerners, mate. We like a bit of friendly talk.
I mean, that was very all over the place, but
that was all kinds of wrong.
Anyway, we're digressing a bit now.
So we're binning that.
Send that. Are you happy to send that?
Send it.
Bin it.
It's not working.
Soundboard not on.
No.
Just that button, I think. Maybe it don't want to be binned.
Do you want me to see if it
None of it's working.
Can I do it?
It's going. Is that?
There you go, I can hear that.
Let me just check the preferences. Sharpie, just do you want to crack on with your pet peeve, mate?
So I got a bit of a story that happened the other day. So I would let everybody know for this story. I'm an avid pop toy collector of the Star Wars variety, and I was doing a bit of food shopping the other day in Tesco's, and I see the almighty pop toy. There's only one of them. I didn't question why there's only one of them at the time, but as I get through this story, you'll realise why there's only one of them. Big old pop toy Yoda, or from The Mandalorian and people know Star Wars, he's called the Child. So, you know, the Child. Big pop toy, like big, like that, proper big. So I'm really happy.
Big?
Yeah, real big, like just big. Like, large. So yeah, put it in my trolley. I'm like, we pop toy, like carrying it. Yeah, new one for the ass. I get it back, and then. Side note, I realised the box is cool. The pop toy's horrendous. It's a big plastic sack of shit ugliness that I would really not want in my house. But because I collect stuff, it has to be in the collection now. So I'm sort of happy with it at the time. But then I got home, and what I was going to do was we was going to basically put this shelf up above my TV, so I can put these few things of pop toys on my TV, you know, over my TV, and they look all really sweet and nice, and it's, you know, it's happy days. And then I've had other stuff on the walls before, and everything goes up fine. Now, Child's sitting there with his face, big old eyes, just in the corner, just doing this, and mate comes round, right, I got this bloody drill, let's put this shelf up. All right, so we literally, as we start drilling, off the wall falls off. Bang. I'm like, right, yeah, keep calm, it's fine, it's fine. My wall's broke, but it's all good. And then Pete's on this stool that starts wobbling, and then it like goes, whoa, and he nearly falls off, breaks his neck. And, you know, I was a bit nervous for that. I was also nervous my wall's now a bit fucked. Then we do some more holes, wall falls off, another big hole. Brilliant. But 6 holes in the wall. And at this point, like, at this point, I turn around, Pete's now got no jeans on. some reason. So I'm like, what? This is odd, man. It's got weird. Then my other friend that was there needed to go poo at my house. So I was like, you can do poo, mate. It's fine. Oh, God.
Don't name any names for the poo story.
No, I won't. But bloody hell. It was big. It was big. Large.
Was it as big as the child?
Well, the smell was. We eventually got rid of it, but it took a while. But, people do poos and that. It's fair enough. It happens. But it was just like, all this happening at the same time. Then my bin breaks. I'm like, oh, shit, the lid's falling in the bin. And then there's shit on the bin, and on the lid, and on the bin, and the bin on the lid, on the bin with shit. So there's loads of going all over. And I look outside my house. There's a dead black bird on the floor, which is also like a bad omen thing. And I was like, it's getting a bit odd now, isn't it? It's just getting a bit freaky. Child's in the corner. I look over, and all I think is Annabelle 2.0, possessed as fuck. Like, honestly, and he's just sitting there, and all this stuff's happening. Big holes in my wall, big poo and all that. He's got no jeans on, nearly falls off the chair, breaks his neck. He got a bit like art racy. Dead bird on the floor. So my pet peeve is possessed looking toys. Things aren't adding up, and he's still sitting there. I'm just waiting for my house to catch fire, and the only thing that's left will be the child just sat there. So yeah, pet peeve being possessed toys. I'm not liking it.
I'm not liking it.
I'm not about it, you know.
I don't.
But yeah, like, nobody wants one of those.
Okay.
I bought one, but this is why I said there was only one. I think there's only ever been one sold or made, and they stopped production immediately. I did look on the app, though, to be fair, on the Funko app, just see how much it's worth. I bought it for £30. It's worth £30 and 50p. I was like, sound 50p made, but I realised I've got to fill my wall. That costs more to buy the filler and the paint, and I've got to paint on my wall. So it's the pros and cons, but it still looks good in the collection. Sitting there doing this thing. Well, yeah, that's what
Right,
The main question
I need to
I
step
have
in
from
here
that-
and calm you down, because there is a lot to unpack.
The main question
I'm
I
not
have...
unpacking that toy, man.
No, don't unpack the toy.
No, where did the jeans go?
Well, Pete took him off because he said he works better in his boxers. But I honestly think...
Is he a porn star?
Well,
Porn star Pete?
I don't think he's ever done that. I think it was just the child made him
Like
do
Jedi
it.
mind trick.
Yeah, made him do it. So then when he did, luckily I caught Pete on the chair, but because if he nearly fell off, my coffee table's got glass in it, could have cut all his legs up and everything. And I'm pretty sure the child then wouldn't be like that. It'd be like... So I'm keeping my eye. I'm keeping my eye.
So you think it's a bit like a Final Destination thing, like whoever has that,
Yeah,
will,
something's going to happen.
and it's just that
That's freaky.
you've been able to cheat death by saving him on the thing.
Yeah.
and your other friend not pooing his whole insides out, or like
Yeah,
falling
no,
down
I
the
felt
toilet.
bad for that friend, because obviously that mustn't have been very comfortable.
I feel
for him
like
as
that
well.
didn't. That's just your friend's bad diet.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's not.
Yeah, but is
the
he eating
child
bad
hasn't
food
gone.
because he's been in Tesco's when he's seen him walking around? I know what's happening. I'm just going to buy that food. Go on, buy it, and then uncomfortable, isn't it?
The child's put a hex on the food that he bought.
I'd hate to break it to you, mate. I'm a partial believer in possessed shit, but do you think it's maybe you and your friends' incompetence? And you're just looking for something else to blame?
Well, I did some DIY with command strips, and it worked very well. And that's another point. The child is there, right? Then some pop toy falls off the wall. I'm like, got to get another bloody command strip. So there is a positive to that. But,
You get to see the commander, don't you?
yeah,
Right.
Mr. Commander.
So you want to send in possessed toys?
Yes, please.
Right. Ignoring your story completely, because I feel like it's a lot.
Yeah.
Possessed toys, Jack. Thoughts?
Bin it.
I don't know why anyone would want it.
Yeah.
I think your
I
soundboard's
don't know.
working
I don't
now.
think anybody is ever going to go, oh, yeah, I fancy... You know what I fancy this week? I fancy going out, get a nice little possessed toy for my house.
Yeah,
just
just
smash it up a
they
little
get
bit.
you in it. They get you
Just to add an air of
catch you.
mystery and drama to my
Yeah.
life.
Because they surprise you. You're there. I looked, bloody look at that. It's brilliant. I got it home and then immediately realised it was the most ugliest thing I've ever seen. So something made me think, I'm
Yeah.
having that. I got it home. I was like, why did I want that? Like,
Because
Well,
the
maybe-
child
because
made
the
you
child,
want it.
my friend.
The child
Yeah.
selected you.
Yeah.
Honest, yeah.
You have been chosen.
Yeah.
Something's going to happen, mate. We'll find out.
maybe
Yes.
it's actually-
Hopefully you're here
maybe-
for the next episode.
Maybe
What's going to happen next, right? You know what's going to happen next? You're going to walk home like later tonight. You're going to come in. Somebody's going to be out in your house being force choked.
There'll just be 20 dead blackbirds on the floor in the house. All the ceiling will be tucked to the ceiling.
No, right, stop.
All the
ceiling's
furniture.
going to be tucked to the ceiling. This is the time to close this conversation. Okay? Right?
I think it's him.
It's not. It's you being useless.
I reckon the child is actually just putting you on the path that he wants you on for the greater good.
I think he's scrambling my brain.
I know you've been through a lot of spiritual stuff over the last sort of like year or so, and finding yourself like your little gap year. But
Gap year. That's why I wear bandana.
This is all a no, no.
Yeah, it's legit, honestly.
One of them. No.
So we want
right, you need
toys.
5 minutes to calm down.
He's leading you on a
Jack-
path to your destiny.
Jack, are we putting this in or out?
Your true calling. Bin it. What's
the
saying,
Brim?
Brim?
I think that story was forced.
Hey, right, I'm turning your mic
Honestly,
down
it
for
wasn't.
that. Fucking
Star
hell.
Wars Force.
Right, is that all our peeves done?
I think it is.
Yeah. Right, so Mr. Bryn, can you send us over to the newsroom, please? Don't do that. We're doing listeners first.
Yep.
Where's the fucking button for it?
You think you'd have got this now, wouldn't you?
It just literally all goes into a fucking... Where's it gone?
You're asking us, we don't know. You the one with the iPad.
There you go. And there we are.
There we go.
Nearly timed,
So
right?
we've only done how many episodes have we done?
Oh, yeah, but it's all different with the fucking music, and I've got this new board and everything. Right, it's listeners' peeves time, boys.
Yes.
For those listening and watching, if you have a listener's peeve, please fucking send them, because I know actually we've had a surprising amount of views and listens to this. So either people are watching them and just ignoring it. Just send us some, even if it's a written thing. Yeah, utopiaproject.podcast@gmail.com. Send us some shit.
The email is below
and
that way.
We might even be able to, if you want to send us a video of yourself, we might be able to do that now as well.
Yeah.
Or a voice clip. Or just type us a little email, even if you're slagging us off. Yeah, that's me little rant. Well,
Agreed. Do it.
Bit more passionate about that.
You need
Do
to
as you're
calm
told.
down.
I need to calm down. I need 5 minutes. Goodbye. Right. Right, first up is our good friend over at Sorry You're in My Seat, Mr. Bookie. You've got something to say about Sorry You're in My Seat, I believe?
Have I?
Yes.
I went on their show.
There you go. Yeah, he was like, I have no idea.
I was like, what are you talking about, Willis?
We're that big of a deal now. We're guests on other shows.
Yes. I mean, I do feel like he was probably desperate for a guest.
Yeah.
Because
Desperate.
them guys got a Mad Sick Film podcast, and I know nothing about films. So, yeah. But it was a good laugh. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was good to see the boys over there.
Yeah, go check that out. It was episode 101, I think. 'Cause they were doing
101, so it was like a room 101. Yeah.
Tied in with this. Yeah, I had a listen, and I did enjoy your stupidity.
Thank
and
you.
The fact that they clearly wanted to do a serious film podcast.
Yeah, fuck prawns.
And you, yes. And
if you listen to that episode, you'll know what that means.
yeah. And I love the fact that you were like, you literally straight up went, well, I'm bringing the Utopia Project madness. I don't know why you've got me on. I know fuck all about films.
Yeah.
Belt up, off we go.
Yeah.
You're in for a
Yeah.
raid.
Yeah, we'll put a link in the description. Mr. Bryn's just told me. Yeah, we'll be nice like that, and then they might get loads more followers. Then people might actually listen to their show.
They might get sent command strips.
Yeah.
You never know. Like, to be fair, we should help them really, so then they can ride on our coattails.
Yeah. Anyway,
well.
so the first listener's peeve is from our friend Mr. Bookfoot. Can you press the listener's peeve stab and do the listener's peeve
Yeah.
shouting, and I'll
This is
try and time this right.
This is the latest listener's peeve.
Now then, my little tinkers, I've got a little pet peeve for you, something that really, really fucking gets my goat. When people seem so offended if you say you're not going on holiday. I know so many people in my life that are like, oh, where are you going this year on holiday? Well, I'm not going anywhere, actually. What do you mean you're not going anywhere? I don't want to fucking go anywhere. I'm going to a festival, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. I don't have to go on holiday for my life to be complete. Shut up, get over yourself, you prick. Love you, bye.
Love you.
Get over yourself, you prick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the little end there. I love you, bye.
I've been there. Not the person saying that, but some people seem to think that's the be all and end all of your life.
If
you
I'm
don't go on
completely
holiday
honest, I've never had that. I've just said, like, excuse me.
Sorry, mate.
I'm
I'm
not.
sorry.
I'm not going to do this year. I'll probably go next year. And they're like, oh, fair enough.
Well, you could get well deep on this, couldn't you? Because it's that whole like people like living for the weekend or just living for like a holiday when you're missing all your life and all that sort of thing. Like enjoy your life. Every day is a blessing.
Yeah. Oh, that's very.
Well, that was deep.
I like that. It was quite deep, but I enjoyed that. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of people. I've known people before actually that are like they save up all year and don't do fuck all because they're like, oh, we're going for 2 weeks in like Barbados, and I'm just like, yeah, but there's 52 weeks of the year.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get it's a kind of a balance in it of like, you know, save a bit of money to sort of build up and do something bigger and better, or spend it now on the now.
Well, there's a lot more little things in life than big things, so don't just wait for the big things.
Yeah.
Enjoy those little things.
Yeah.
So otherwise, you might die before you get to the big things.
Yeah. But I do understand. I do understand.
Please.
I get what he's saying. It's like when you kind of when people are like, what?
Yeah.
No, I don't have to like go on 1 week's holiday.
Yeah.
Like for me, I mean, we haven't been abroad for, I don't know, 2-3 years now, probably 4 years. To be fair, we haven't been abroad. We haven't really been on a full week's holiday or like a big stint. We do a lot of like weekends away or like he said, festivals and stuff like that. For me, that's my enjoyment.
To be fair, I don't think I've been abroad for like 2 years.
No.
I can't remember when I went. Last time I went to Cyprus, and that was...
Oh, it's today, innit? With this bloody heat. Oh God. I feel like I'm in Spain.
Abroad's come to us.
Yeah. I'm happy to send that. People win. Yeah, mind your own fucking business.
Yeah, too right.
Simple as that.
What's the point? Why being Judgy McJudge face for?
Yeah. Bennett.
Nice.
Goodbye, sir.
Nice.
Right. Next one is Mr. Chips. Do you haven't done a listener's peeve shouty bit yet, have you?
Got me to do one.
Yeah. Do you reckon you can do it?
How long have I got for? I have to press it.
You press it
and then it almost straight away comes
a quick dry run.
No, I'm going to roll for it.
Yeah?
Ready?
Right.
Yeah.
Ready when you are, mate.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Listeners Peeves.
Yeah, right, lads, it's Chips again. I should probably have my own fucking feature on this show, I tell you.
Yes.
Now, my little pet peeve that I've got, and it is only little, right? It's when you're queuing up at a shop and all you hear is some fucking arsehole whinging about a queue. It's Britain, mate. It's what we fucking do, right? Stop your bitching and moaning. Just fucking simmer down, and eventually it'll be your turn. Because do you know what all your bitching and whinging's doing? Fuck all but irritating me, you cunt. Fuck all.
Wow.
Cheers, lads.
I love how angry he gets.
Yeah. I think he missed it a lot when we weren't doing our shows because I
Yeah.
remember on the
I've got no fucker to rant to.
a lot on the threads of it, and I think a lot of it got missed because it was like a fucking big old chunk of text of like when we was like, has anybody got anything that's pissing him off? We were a little bit like, oh, Doreen from down the road to
Let
Bell
me
End.
learn you.
Yeah, and he was like, sit down, I'll fucking tell you, fucking freedom, and all that sort of shit. And we were just like, oh, Jesus Christ. He did say to me he's trying to tone down the swearing.
Yeah.
No,
no.
family friendly like
You
that.
you swear away,
Yeah.
mate.
You do you, Glenn Coco.
But to unpack the actual peeve itself,
I totally agree. If you can't queue properly, get the fuck out of Britain.
yeah.
If anyone that can't queue or queues ever so slightly badly, don't.
How do you queue badly?
Nah. People
Pushing in.
Yeah, do a bit of pushing in.
Oh, that's a no-no.
Do a bit of
That's
pushing
a
in.
no-no.
No,
No.
not here. Not today.
Ain't that straight?
I know.
Do a bit of pushing in, stuff like that, and then all you do, you don't whinge at them, you don't tell them to shut up. All you do is look at them and go, give them the talk, or go, there's a queue here, mate.
Yeah.
Doesn't it like don't matter like the disagreements people have or in life or in general anything like that. If there is a queue and there's one person that's pushed in, the whole queue we unite.
Yeah, we are one.
You get to the back of the queue. Honestly, it doesn't matter, does it? It could be two people that hate each other,
Yeah.
but hey, he's pushed in. Nah, we're not having it, mate. Let's get him. Let's go.
You know, I always feel sorry for the people that queue at the wrong bit.
I'm
You know, like
that
say there's a
person.
queue and it sort of goes round one way, and someone else is like waiting for their friend outside a shop or whatever, and someone joins behind them, and then they're like, and they watch everybody go in, and then eventually they go, "This ain't the queue.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do here."
I've noticed that recently. So at our local co-op, there's 2 queues outside the door. There's one where you queue they're 90 degrees to each other. One queue's for the shop,
Yeah.
and the other one queue's for the pharmacy.
Yeah.
And you have to go through the same door.
Yeah.
But you go right to go to the shop, and then left to go in the pharmacy. But they queue at the pharmacy, and the amount of people when there's no queue for the shop that just assume the pharmacy queue is the queue for the shop,
Yeah.
and stand in it for ages and see people going in and people going out. And like, who's going in and out? What the fuck's this bloke in front of me
Slagging
doing? He's doing
off.
nothing.
Yeah.
And they're just thinking, what the fuck's going on here? And then the bloke turns around and just goes, I'm waiting for the pharmacy, mate.
And then you have that face. They don't
You
want to
can
draw
just see
too
they're
much
just like,
attention, do they?
oh, fuck.
Yeah, they don't want to draw too much attention. It's
Yeah.
just like a off they go.
No.
I'm sure though they've done like
a lot of time in them situations, people go, well, "Why isn't there a fucking sign?"
Yeah.
I'm like, why do people rely so much on signs,
Yeah.
man? Just use your eyes. It's like, wash your hands. Okay, wash my hands.
Yeah, what-
Okay, wear a mask. Okay, you put
do
the
not
mask
eat
on.
chemicals in bag. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
do not eat. Well, yeah, right. They're not very tasty. I've seen that as well. People have done them experiments, haven't they? Where that people just start queuing.
Yeah.
There's nothing there, and people will join it
Yeah.
because they think there's something special about it.
Yeah.
Right at the end of the tunnel, like
They see that queue and they're like, hold up, wait a minute.
It's like I think was it Darren Brown did like an experiment in a lift where he got everybody to face away from the door, and obviously people did the natural thing of got in, turned around, faced the door, and waited. But then because everybody was facing the other way, they thought, well, do we have to get out of the and slowly over the course of a couple of floors, they turned themselves round to face everybody else.
He
And then the
did
doors
this-
behind them open, and they're like, I don't know why I've done that.
Yeah.
back out. There's like one guy who's moonwalking. He meant to do it. Like,
I'm the backwards man,
Yeah.
that's my thing.
I saw a video on that in the States when they dropped one of the new iPhones. There were people like camping out the night before, you know, they always do, right? Well, this woman, like middle-aged woman, she comes in and she goes, right, I haven't waited all night, I'm literally just going to come in and buy the first spot. So she comes in to buy the first spot and they interview her, and she turns around and says, I'm going to come in and buy the whole store out so nobody can have any iPhones and then flog them on eBay from the third market. She gives the guy like $10,000 and says, right, I'll take your spot. He accepts it. She goes in, only one phone per customer, so she's literally paid for his phone. Just walking into the front of the store.
That saves you off
What
being a
man.
cunt then, doesn't it? Like, give everyone else a phone, man. Like, come on.
I did see that other Darren Brown one where they're like in a waiting room, and when they filled it with actors and then one person,
Yeah.
and then when the bell goes, they all stand up.
Yeah.
And the bell goes again, they all sit down.
Yeah.
And the person who's
Yeah,
not the
awesome.
actor, you find they're like, what the fuck's going on?
They slowly
and then
get
over
rid of
the
the
course
actors,
of time,
don't they?
slowly get rid of them until she starts doing it, and then they slowly get rid of someone, and then do it some more until there's just her in the room, and they're just going ding, and she stands up, ding, sit down, ding, stand. It's just her doing it on her own, and then they're like, do you want to come through? She's like, oh, okay. She has no idea why she's done it. She just
No.
started doing it.
Yeah. I do like the irony of him moaning about a queue and he's moaning about someone moaning about a queue.
Yeah, that's like a
There's a weird paradox
moanception, isn't
of,
it?
like oxymoronness
Yeah.
or whatever.
How far down the rabbit hole you want to go?
Yeah. I'm happy to, just general moaning,
Yeah,
innit? Like, we've all got to do it.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I did like.
Get on with it.
I did like his moan the other week because obviously we talked to him ourselves, don't we?
Yeah.
And I did like his moan about. He moaned about all the people that weren't at the beach for him to moan about all the people being at the beach
Yeah.
because he was at the beach.
Yeah. That was good. That was a good one. Right, happy to send that.
Can we
Yes.
send excessive moaning? Because I like a bit. It's art.
Yeah.
It is art. Like
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
get it out.
Ironically,
innit?
we would be banned because of the amount we moan.
That's
Yeah,
true. But
yeah.
when we're all on the same page, I think
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
bounce
that
off
just
like a
like-
pinball, art sort of thing.
Yeah. But not the moaning of
Like-
like stuff that you don't need to moan
Yeah, well, I
about.
could be like, oh, bloody queue, but that'll be
Yeah.
it. I'm getting the queue, not
Yeah.
constantly, oh, queue, fuck, oh,
I
can't
like
go,
to moan post queue.
Post,
I went to pick up my shopping the other day. I was queuing for fucking an hour and a half.
Yeah.
An hour and then that's too long for queuing.
I like when
Oh,
when you do it and you go and you queue and you're not really that bothered by it, but then you get back and you go, oh, I've just been to a shop, and they go, oh, was it all right? And you go, no, the fucking queue, mate. Oh, how long it was? Disgusting.
Yeah.
And you're like, I didn't realise I was this angry about it until now.
Sweet. Sending it.
Bin it.
Send it.
Good work as always, Chibs.
Right, okay. It is time for
Ridiculous news. It's the ridiculous news. It's stupid and it's been in the news. All stories from around the world. They're here for us to abuse. Jack. Zeros and heroes and weirdos, we've got a few. It's the ridiculous news.
Love it.
I've lost the button, so
Nice little pause there, wasn't it? There we go.
I'll fix it in post.
Fashionably late. Love it.
Jack, take it away, my friend.
Kansas man requested Game of Thrones style trial by combat against his ex-wife to settle their custody dispute. It's no... That's the owl, Brent.
That's the owl, Brent. That's the owl from the last show.
He didn't want to...
He's back, mate.
Mad for owl.
Ain't got
Will
no
not
bottom
leave us be.
The mouse like...
He's ganged up with a child, that owl.
Yeah, mate.
For the purpose of the audio,
Same eyes.
Bryn's put up the same photo from the last episode. If you can't fix it, if you can't fix it, Bryn, we'll just do it in post, so it will change. What are you doing, Bryn? Bryn, the computer will crash. Stop messing about. Leave that, and I'll do a fancy click. And then in the post, people will never know. All right, we just got to cope with that owl staring at us.
The owl's just like, I want to try by combat.
Right. Okay. If you break this laptop, mate.
This is
should
good for
change
audio,
at any
isn't it?
time now. Right, boys. Should we?
There we go.
There we
Go
go.
on,
Right.
do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Here he is.
There he's in.
He's
in.
back.
Yeah. The owl's still there. Oh no, it's a bloke now.
Right,
Okay.
I'll carry
After
on.
that kerfuffle. So
I shall start again.
Yeah, go.
Kansas man requested Game of Thrones style trial by combat against his ex-wife to settle their custody dispute. This is said man, not an owl.
An owl large.
Not an owl large above my head. It's no secret divorce can get ugly, but sometimes they even veer on the ridiculous. As in the case of a Kansas man who asked an Iowa court to approve a trial by combat against his ex-wife using Japanese swords. The 40-year-old father claims that he made the request merely to match the absurdity he believes he's endured from his ex's attorney throughout the divorce. The samurai wannabe is 40-year-old David Ostrom, who told the court that his ex-wife, Bridget Ostrom, had destroyed him legally. Thus, it only made sense that they settle their custody battle using a tradition from a culture he most certainly knows nothing about. The sort of battle, Ostrom said, would allow him to duke it out with his ex or her attorney held on the field of battle, where he will render their souls from their corporal bodies.
Right.
Right, just
Stop.
quickly, right?
Right, layman's terms, what's going on here? I zoned out a little bit because I had to sort the audio.
Okay.
So he wants to fight his missus.
The bloke has said, right, because your attorney is fucking me around so much, I'm going to offer you a ridiculous solution to this problem, because he's being
Just as
ridiculous. So I want a trial by combat where we battle and whoever wins.
So it's
Right,
like
physical fighting.
It's one of those
with
from
swords.
Not Beyblades or anything.
No, with swords.
from Game of Thrones. It's like, doesn't matter what crime
Like a
you've
duel.
committed.
Yeah.
If you want trial by combat, you can fight, and then if you win, you're set free. But what I don't think he realises is if what happens when his wife goes, all right, well, I don't want to fight, I'm going to pick my champion who's Chuck fucking Liddell or someone like that fights.
Let
me continue. To accommodate the duel, Ostrom asked that the Iowa District Court allow him 12 weeks of lead time to either make or find some samurai swords, preferably a katana. Ostrom, in his defence, at least tried to make a compelling argument as to why the custody battle should be settled in such an extreme way. To this day, trial by combat has never been explicitly banned or restricted as a right in the United States. Ostrom asserted, according to court records. According to the Register, Ostrom's request came from his frustrations with dealing with his ex-wife's attorney, Matthew Hudson. Though he did not elaborate on specifics, Ostrom said he wanted to match the absurd behaviour he believes he has received from Hudson throughout the case. I think I've met Mr. Hudson's absurdity with my own absurdity, Ostrom said. He added that his ex-wife was well within her rights to choose her attorney as champion or a stand-in fighter, because apparently women aren't all that capable of wielding swords. Supposedly, a little bit sexist. Ostrom's request was inspired by a similar case from 2015 where a New York lawyer requested a trial by combat to settle a monetary dispute. They want to be absurd about what they're trying to do, then I'll give them back ridiculousness in kind. Ostrom claims he is neither violent nor insane, but rather just wanted to spotlight the hardship on myself and my children that has come from the court's bias against men in cases of custody and financial support.
Well,
Right.
I've got a question.
Question.
Well, obviously, in Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
it's like, obviously, this is the gamble, because if you lose, you die.
Yeah.
Are you saying this is a legitimate...
Genuinely,
Right,
that's
so
It's not illegal in the States.
No,
it's
no,
just that
I
people have
think-
gone, nah.
I think the court has said no, you can't do that.
But it's a legal thing, so is it literally like, if they said yes, it's to the death?
Yeah, if the court goes, yeah, all right, then.
Wait, so you said it's legal, but they won't let you do it?
No, they 9 times out of 10 they're not going to let you do it. But by rights,
about that one time,
according to the letter of the law, if you request it and the judge says yes, you can
Why
do
not
it.
just get that took off, maybe?
Took a while.
Took off that away from me now. But yeah, like, rather than say no 9 times out of 10 it's the judge's decision, why don't you just say no, that's murder?
Well, nah, fuck it.
I don't get America, man.
She can choose a champion.
Is
She ain't
that
got
the
to
right
die.
photo, Bryn, or is that a Tiger King character?
That's probably
That's
both.
actually
Probably
him.
both.
It's one of Joe Exotic's fucking
Wow,
trash
yeah.
whores. Yeah, well, that's definitely something.
How was it
So,
sell?
where are we at now with it then? Is it happening?
I don't know. That's as much as I've got.
Can we revisit this story after said trial may have took place?
Yeah, I can
see
do
if
some
there
more
were any
digging and find out for the
stab
next episode for
So
you.
I can't imagine it happening, and then the judge being there, like he's like him or hers on the floor, like I'll go in, and the judge is just like kill him, kill.
No, but no, I think the judge declined his offer anyway. But he argued the point well.
I like that. Though. Like, his whole argument is that courts are always biased towards the mother
Yeah.
in custody battles. So
Yeah,
it's
and
like,
he was saying about how, like I say, her attorney was just being
yeah.
a fucking joke. So he was like, "Well, you'll be a joke, I'll be a joke, mate. Trial by combat."
Plot twist: he
Ain't
chooses
illegal.
the judge for his champion.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm excited for this
He
series
chooses-
to
Can you
come out.
imagine just being his mate? He'd be like, yeah, cool, mate. He's like, yeah, by the way, you're my champion. What?
No,
I'd be
I
like,
didn't sign up for this.
it's
Right.
a bit of a shit,
you know-
turd rolling glittered word, isn't it? You're my champion. Oh, thanks. So, what?
what would be worse is if he's like, "Right, we can do it. I'll pick my champion. You choose yours." From our pool of children,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
12-year-old James.
Not
You
a
pick
child,
7-year-old Alicia. Battle, children.
Oh no, it's like the attorney's like, I'm not hitting a kid, and the kid's just like, bang! He's like, well, you're free.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Here's news.
Yeah.
He even said, they want to be absurd about what they're trying to do, then I'll give them ridiculousness in kind.
Yeah. Enough said on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if ever you need to go to
I've
court,
got more questions. I will need to process them,
yeah,
and I'll come back to you.
if you get any more, let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, please
If
send
you
us
find
other
any
perspectives on this.
If you
yeah.
find any ridiculous news, also please send it to us.
Yeah.
Send us a link or anything like that. Should we sing it out and try and get it right this time, boys, or should we just leave it?
Let's sing it out.
So we're saying, Chris, that was ridiculous news. Same lyrics, but that was ridiculous news.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
So this is
There
current tense.
2 bits.
You now
that
want
I
to go
need
into the
change.
past tense.
Instead of it's the ridiculous news, it's that was
Yeah.
ridiculous news. Okay. The rest of it is the same.
That was ridiculous news.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to chime in here
Yeah.
with overruled.
Why?
I'm introducing a Jackson
Okay.
just to this.
Okay.
Is this a solo
Uh,
thing now? Or?
No, I'm just going to bring it in whenever I decide. Any
There's a
theme
lot
tune,
changing,
I'm doing.
but let's
What?
go. But
So
okay.
we're doing one
So
now.
we're doing a Jackson now on this. Because I think it'd be good.
Right. Okay.
Have you ever seen Shooting Stars with Vic Reeves with Bob Mortimer?
Yes.
You know when they do you got to figure out the song because they're
Oh,
doing the karaoke.
pub singer.
Yeah. Have you ever seen it? So basically, should we just demonstrate?
Why don't you sing on your own to demonstrate, and then
Yeah.
we can maybe do that for another
Yeah.
theme tune.
Let's do
So
it.
it's all on you. All right.
Yeah.
Well, so you're going solo?
I'll go.
He's doing
if
solo.
you feel like it, join in.
Yeah.
After
We'll
the
do some
first
ad-lib
line,
backing.
Oh,
after
we can
the,
harmonise like, okay.
yeah, after the first line, you'll get it.
Right.
Ready?
Okay. Right. Are
Let's
you
sing
ready?
it out.
Take it away, Jack. Double whammy. Right, well that
Nice.
happened.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
That's gonna be great
on
for the
to,
audio.
Can you send us to Mr. Bryn? This is a brand new feature, well, for the video, but not before. To the National Treasures Vault, please. We're there. Oh,
Ooh.
and I will play.
You can see the vault.
I'll play the
Got a
music.
desk.
Fancy. We've got this little thing on the desk here as
I'm
well.
trying to get-
Yes,
On
can
the
spin the
desk.
globe. No, oh, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? And if only we had
spin the globe.
technology. We got a sign and everything that says it's Utopia Treasures Vault.
Yeah.
Very, very BDSM feel to it.
Yeah, I feel like there should be like some whips and chains in the corner
Yeah.
and stuff.
Why are they all open, man? Like, that's not organised, is
We've
it?
got to film.
Okay.
Big boy.
Yeah.
Right, so for those who haven't heard this feature before, this is the first time it's ever been on the video version.
It is.
We have done it on the audio. Go back and listen to that.
Yeah.
But National Treasures is where we take a trip to the Utopian Bazaar. We have a look around. We find some wares, and we say, one of us will go, I like me a bit of that.
Yeah.
And it can be literally anything. And we bring it back here, and we go, boys, check this out. I want this in the National Treasures Vault.
Safe
I want-
forever.
Yeah, and it's like a staple thing that's like celebrated. What have we had before, Jack? We've got beef jerky's in
Yeah,
there.
we've had Jack Link's beef jerky.
Gherkin's got sucked out.
Gherkin's got sucked
Gherkin's
off.
got sucked out.
I'm not sucking
Gherkin's got
anyone's
thrown
gherkin.
out, unfortunately. What else we had?
We got the survival lighter.
Survival liar, yeah.
And Bakewell tarts. They're in.
Bakewell
Oh,
tarts.
God, yes.
Yes.
All about that.
I know you died on that episode,
Yes.
I believe. But yeah, go back and have a listen
You
to
did
some
try
of
and
the
eat a
audio
whole
ones.
Bakewell tart in one go.
And then try to speak and just
while doing a
engulfed it.
podcast.
Yeah.
I can taste, you know, Bakewell tart, it's that strong of taste. You know when someone says Bakewell tart, you can taste
You
it.
can salivate. You start salivating.
I taste the
But-
cherry.
So I'm trying to steer away from food, boys. So I'm going to put a law down that after this one,
After this one.
because it was a bit last minute, and I was like, well, I'm going to have to do some food, and I've got these in my cupboard. We're going to try and go for non-food items. after
That's
this.
where my passion.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Oh, yeah, I
Right.
get you.
But what we have got,
no,
boys,
it's not from. Yeah, Bryn just said it's not from your cupboard. It's from the bazaar.
Yeah, from the bazaar. Sorry,
Utopian
yeah.
bazaar.
Yeah,
Somebody's
sorry.
bought these from a
so I
far-flung
trip down,
planet.
boys. I got us. Let me get the packet right. Hopefully it's not green. Yeah, we can't bring anything that's green. Just
You
saying.
know that's going to do it. Hey, it's invisible.
yeah.
Invisiskips.
The Invisi skip.
That's fantastic.
You can see the logo. It's a bag of skips.
Right, yeah, it's a bag of skips. There's one for you, Jack.
Hey, I didn't realise it was prawn cocktail flavour.
Yeah, that's
Actually-
fizzy melty lighty.
Bloody Nora.
There's one for you, Mr. Sharpie. Mr. Bryn.
Yep.
Yes.
And they
They're
disappear.
amazing,
So,
aren't
boys,
Disappear.
Oh,
Jack.
mate, skips would be sick if they was in silver packets.
Yeah. Look up. Yeah.
No, I'm an idiot.
Right. No. Sharp, this is your first National Treasure, Sharp,
It is
isn't it?
indeed,
You want to
actually.
do the honours then and open the packet very nicely and calmly. Right, a bit of silence. I'll drop the bed. Can you open it against the microphone? A bit of ASMR then. And tell us what your first initial feeling and
Something special about it. Oh, bloody nice.
They're in. Yeah.
You got a little skip,
yeah.
haven't you?
So
I'm easy. Throw skips in there.
yeah.
I'm more
Get 'em
fucking
in,
bad.
boy.
Just for the record as well.
I really like skip.
The best thing about skips as well is when you get yourself a grab bag. You know, the pound bags that you get in garages usually, the big old bastards, and then you have all the skip fluff at the end, and you sit there and you go, and that is the truth.
Oh,
right. That Skips promise no artificial colours or flavours, cooked with 100% sunflower oil and no MSG, and they're also
And that's a bold claim. They claim they are the perfect light and melty snack.
yes, they have four. Oh, let me put the bed on because it just seems weird just sat inside and talking about Skips. They already gone, Sharpie. We need to do a food challenge for Sharpie. For anybody who doesn't know anything about Sharpie, he is a champion of food eating. Like, it's unreal. You got a little bit on your top there, mate.
Oh, go on then. Oh,
Jack, do you want to tell us any information that's on the packet?
I'm
You're
just
having a good
looking
read,
now.
and I'll eat mine.
It does say that the ingredients contain prawn cocktail flavour, which is sugar, salt, natural flavourings, and acid.
What, like LSD or?
just says acid. And then says dried onion, natural vinegar flavouring, potassium chloride, yeast extract, spice, dried tomato, natural pepper, flavourings, colour, paprika extract, rice protein, sugar, some more salt, and colour is paprika extract.
Any prawns involved?
And it also says, just in case you weren't sure, I don't know if you can see it on there, you won't be able to, but it says, bin it!
I feel like when it says balance them on your tongue and let them melt in your mouth, I'm a bit uneasy with it. I think that's why I like the flavour. Try to get rid of them. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
It tingled on the tongue.
No, it's
it tingled.
I can't. It's not
I'll give you one of them, look. Tingle it. No, not supposed to bite it.
No, don't touch that.
He's a fucking gannet.
No, don't touch that.
Right.
That's another pet peeve. People that go, oh, you didn't enjoy that. I'm like, it was a flavour explosion, a bloody taste sensation, mate. I enjoyed it. Don't you worry about me enjoying food, honestly.
You do
I'm
you.
just eating skips.
You do you,
Right.
boo-boo.
Okay, Bryn, couple of words, just you enjoy them?
Yeah, banger.
Yeah?
That's
you
my tip.
happy for them to go in?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
I don't know anyone that don't like skips.
Well, this was a very short feature, but usually isn't it? It's very
No
much
mess about, no messing about. Yeah, just what it says on the tin. Skip,
Straight in
brilliant,
there.
get them in.
I'm going to put it in this one over here. Just in that one there, look. Just put it in there. It's in there, look now, safe and sound.
Okay. So, yeah.
Can't reach them
Do you
now. I
want
eat
to
some.
celebrate with something or other? Welcome to Utopia, Mr. National Treasures?
National Skips
I
Treasure.
just read my card. That's the title. Mr. Skips.
Mr. Skips.
Mr. National Treasures.
Yeah.
Skips. The next thing on my card, Mr. Bryn, is if you can use your greasy fingers from your skips to use the tablet.
Can you take us to Thunderdome, mate?
Or I'll do some insulin, because I'm diabetic. I do need to remember this sometimes.
Yes.
Just put my insulin in. You carry on.
Right. We're going to take ourselves over. See if we can time this right, Mr. Bryn. Let me find my... Oh, you motherfucker. We're already in the Thunderdome and now I'm panicking. Oh. There we go.
That's what it feels like today, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's fire. Get some fire on these motherfuckers.
One time.
Right.
We are in the depths of hellfire.
So, hold on. I've lost my card again. Right. We are doing, boys. Oh, no. I'll do it properly. For those who haven't watched or listened before, what we do in the Thunderdome is I will give the boys a category or a field of work, etc. They will pick a celebrity from that category and bring it to the table where they will fight to the death in a top trump style battle, and one will be allowed into the gates of Utopia forever to be known as a celebrity of Utopia. The other will be Hadouken. The other will be fired into the gates of hell or the Utopian volcano, never to be seen again. Hopefully at some point we don't do this and then a day later the person die. Because,
yes.
But then again, I think it'll be quite a bit of clout for the show, so I'm up with that. We are doing this week, boys, children's TV presenters. We went with like UK presenters generally, so sorry anyone from around the world. We don't know many others. Who would like to go first, boys?
Who went first last time?
I think
Did I go with Eddie?
I think you went first with Eddie Hall, didn't you?
Yes. Okay.
Right, you want the timer? You get, I think what did I say? It's about 1 minute 30, isn't it?
I don't know, because I
Not 2
timed
minutes.
Okay. What?
Not 2 minutes anymore.
Yeah. Oh, about 2 minutes, something like that.
We get some time.
Yeah. Right, are you ready for the timer, mate?
Yes.
Your time starts now.
They are a British comedy double act.
Nice.
They had a double BAFTA award-winning TV show that was live on weekend mornings. The show ran, excuse me, for 5 series from 2002 to 2006. They had a section of their show that saw a miniature versions of themselves, which had 2 spin-off series called Diddy Movies, which ran for 2 series, and one called Diddy TV for 4 series. And it was announced in 2019 that the Diddy Men would have their own podcast on BBC Sounds. In 2011, they presented a nature series for kids and also Splat-A-Lot on CBBC. They provided the voices of B1 and B2 in Bananas in Pyjamas.
For real?
Supposedly. In In 2013, they released a series of successful children's books. In 2014, they won the Children's Presenter BAFTA, also won the Children's Comedy Award. All I've got left to say is... bogies is Dick and Dom.
And you met him, didn't you?
I met him. Fucking bloody met him, mate. I trapped him into having a picture with me.
After having a wee-wee, and he said little bogies, didn't you?
I didn't have a wee-wee. Some mate of mine was there. We saw him at Peterborough Services once.
Yeah.
And mate of mine went into the toilet and realised that Dick and Dom was stood next to him at the urinal. And he went,
piss.
He just went, bogies.
Yeah. And Dick,
apparently he just turned around and went...
And Dick went, no, mate, it's jizz.
Apparently he just went... No, I can't. Not here. And then he came out. I like stopped him from running away. I was like, Dick and Dom. I was like, can we have a picture? And they're like, yeah. And then had a picture with us all. And then immediately just legged it.
Yeah.
They just split up and went in opposite directions.
They can't get us both.
It was clearly like, just fucking run.
Every Dick and Dom for themselves.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, good contender. I always used to love watching Dick and Dom.
In the bungalow.
Yeah.
That was...
Dick and Dom in the bungalow. I watched them. There was on, like the late night TV shows that does like when TV goes wrong and stuff like that. And there was on there, and it was in the bungalow, and it's just fucking chaos. And they were saying like all of the callers were live callers.
Yeah.
And obviously they'd done their best to vet them, but that was about it. And there's this girl that got it and then didn't know what the fuck was going on, so she just passed it to her nan. And her nan was just on the phone to Dick and Dom in the bungalow, who also had no fucking idea what was going on, and they weren't even watching the TV show.
Really?
Yeah, because obviously in the old days you used to have to use your landline, ring them up, watch the telly, but turn the telly down so you can hear what's going on. And and it was like, what are you watching on telly? Like trying to figure out what's going on, and there's like, oh, we've got BBC Two on. And they're like, no, next one,
Getting the right channel.
Yeah.
That's
but yeah,
brilliant.
it was just a madness.
Yeah.
But like, I can't remember which one's which, but one of them was like just trying to be like, look, can you look at the telly? Put Channel 3 on. And like, she was like, oh, yeah, you're watching Channel 3, Margaret. And then the other one was just in the background in bits, literally just like,
What is happening?
what is going on?
Now I think about it, I relate to Dick and Dom quite a lot when I think of their
I
first
don't know if it's technically disqualified for two people.
It's a...
They come as a package.
I know, I get it, but
That's your choice.
yeah,
I would personally...
me and Bryn will have a chat about that when we got your contender on
But
there.
more importantly, we haven't discussed the biggest factor in there. They've voiced bananas in pyjamas.
They didn't.
Supposedly
Bananas
they
in
did.
pyjamas were Australian?
Apparently.
So why do they get Australian people to do it?
I don't know.
I mean, where did you find the info? Wikipedia?
It was on Wikipedia, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to rewatch Bananas in Pyjamas tonight. I'll miss it.
Right, so enough about your shit.
Yeah?
Alright. Sharpie, stop checking yourself out on the screen. Right. Would you like the time of bed? Are you ready for the time of bed?
Bloody ready, I am.
So contender number 2, your time starts now.
Born 15th of June 1970. Whilst in his final year studying drama at the Guildford School of Acting, this guy used to watch Philip Schofield in the BBC One broom cupboard with Gordon the Gopher and decided a career in children's television was for him. It's a bit odd, isn't it? When he finally met Philip Schofield, hopefully leaving out that he used to peek on him from a cupboard with a puppet. A bit odd, but anyway, he suggested he make a show reel to showcase to TV executives. Throughout his career, this man has attained many awards for his work in children's television, winning Best Presenter for the programme Something Special at the BAFTAs in 2008 and in 2010. In the 2012 BAFTAs, he was awarded the Flynn Rossiter Award for Entertainment. He has appeared in such programmes such as Yo Gabba Gabba, Giggle Biz, Higgledy House. He's been in films such as, he's been in Shaun the Sheep, the Farmer's Llamas film, Shaun the Sheep, Farmageddon, Finley and the Fire Engine, Something Special, Jolly Wobbles, CBeebies Spring Watch, and Justin's House. Little fun fact for you all, the presenter also features as a voice actor in the Chicken Run video game. presenter is more commonly known for his use of Makaton, which is a form of British Sign Language to help children communicate better in a fun way. His shows currently in the limelight also help cater to children with learning disability.
Your time has gone, mate. Who is it?
It is, of course, Mr. Tumble himself, Justin Fletcher. That was the quickest 2 minutes ever, man.
I'm gonna.
Oh, hold on.
What's going on?
There we go.
Mr. Tumble!
Yeah, what's inside Mr. Tumble's spotty sack?
I'm actually gutted that ran out of time.
Sorry, mate, but that dem's the rules.
I'm going to stick you to the wall with them bloody plan strips after this.
You're getting carried away because you're writing all those long sponsors and you think you got all the time in the world.
Thing is, I think it's because last one was Eddie Hall. I did loads of info.
Yeah.
And with that, because I didn't have as much info, I thought I had more time.
Yeah.
But regardless, he does a lot for kids
Yeah.
with learning dis and autism, and he is top bloke. So yeah, Tom
Yeah.
Moore, you got it, baby.
Justin's house, mate, it is the place you want to play in. So we've got Justin's house and the bungalow.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna say it.
What?
I concede.
Really? Without any sort of...
I love Dick and Dom. They are amazing. They ain't no Mr. Tumble.
No.
Mr. Tumble.
When two become one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something special is like...
It's something special.
Yeah, it is fucking... It's class, to be fair.
I do like. I love him. You can't get angry at that face.
No. I mean...
Like, it just is like, it's genuinely like, you know, all the work he does for it and everything.
I mean, judging by that face, also, you may want to be fully clothed in the accompaniment of a responsible adult.
Well, I did. Yeah, when he was looking at Philip Schofield with a puppet in a cupboard.
No, I think even because didn't Schofield do? It was Gordon the Gopher. It was Schofield and was it Gordon the Gopher, Bryn? So he had a puppet called Gopher.
Right.
Gordon the Gopher, sorry. And it was like the show was set in a cupboard.
Right, so it's not
he's
me
watched that on the telly. He's not
Philip
been
Schofield's
creepily
on
watching
Good Morning
Schofield.
TV and he's in the broom cupboard with a puppet like, look at him.
No.
Isn't he beautiful? Philip, I want to do children's entertainment.
Philip!
Hey, Philip.
No, you've misunderstood that.
Oh, you had me pants down
1-0.
No,
Still top
I love Dick and Dom. They're amazing. They are like the sound of my youth. Yeah, but it's no Mr. Tumble.
A big inspiration to the show, really, I think, Dick and Dom. I
Yeah.
think if we was allowed to have like a show with guests on and it was a TV set and all that, we'd be like, time to gunge them!
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
fucking smash the place up! Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I do think...
I feel like
he's inspired us to be
I
better
feel like
people.
The
That's
adult version of...
That's what I mean. I do feel like this show is like inspired by like an adult version of Dick and Dom in the Bungalow. It's just fucking madness.
Yeah.
I mean, you was wearing a bottle on your head earlier. I mean, that is mad.
Absolutely insane!
Oh, and the mango Rubicon as well.
Oh,
fruity.
Oh, we're bloody fruity.
Just because, obviously, I think it's kind of decided, but Bryn, have you got anything new? Who would you have gone for?
Dick and Dom.
Dick and Dom?
That's my youth. That's my
Yeah.
life as a kid. I never used to watch this stuff.
Yeah, see, I didn't, but because I've got like nieces and nephews.
Yeah,
and
same.
I've got my little
As
one,
it's gone on,
and I'm like, you know what? And do you know what? I read once as well that Justin, he's like been single forever,
Yeah, because
and he's just like, I'm dedicated to doing the show.
being a
and
pedo.
yeah,
No, sorry, what?
nonce. Go on.
To be totally honest, a couple of years back, I always said Jimmy Savile, but look at that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
I
creepy.
will say though, you two missed the trick. Noel Edmonds and Noel straight for it.
A good Christian boy,
Noel
Noel
Edmonds. He's not children's TV though, technically.
He was.
Was he?
Yeah. Back in the day, he used to do loads of
Mr.
kids'
Bob.
TV.
Oh yeah.
I wanted
get
to
that.
bring a good Christian boy, Noel Edmonds, for a while now as well.
Do you know
Yeah.
who I would have gone for? I don't know if it might have been before your last time, really, but the presenters of SMTV Live, Ant Deck and Cat Dealey,
Oh yes.
and the pokey rap and all that. Yeah, boy.
Oh, that program I watched, they was also on that.
Were they?
Yeah, because
Just
I
talking
think
about old times.
yeah, because Ant. It was fucking brilliant. I never even knew it happened. Ant did an April Fool's where they sung like the opening titles, and then Ant pretended to pass out.
Really?
But obviously nobody in the studio knew apart from the camera people and that. And there was apparently, obviously, it's back in the day, no mobiles or internet or nothing. They sung it all. He pretended to pass out, and then they cut the cameras, went to an ad break, and then come back, and he's like, "Look, it's a joke. Like, it's April Fool's. I was just pissing around." But loads of people was like writing in and emailing in and ringing into the show. Apparently the phone lines went mad because everyone was like, is he all right?
Yeah.
Is it? Everyone wants to know what's happened to Anne. And he's like, look, it was just a joke. And like, apparently they got loads of complaints for it.
Into a fucking building. That's what it is. Fucking pisshead.
If you are conceding,
Yes.
would you mind me finishing the last paragraph? Just
I think so, yeah. I think it's right. Hold on. I'll tell you what we'll do it. We'll go, welcome to Utopia, Mr. Justin Fletcher, isn't it? Mr. Justin Fletcher, a.k.a. Mr. Tumble.
More importantly, can you imagine throwing that fucking face into a volcano?
Oh, poor bastard.
It'd be like, Mr. Tumble! We'd be like, get in the volcano!
Silence for Mr. Tumble.
Cool. So, Justin Fletcher, his shows currently in the limelight also help cater to children with learning disability, everything from dyspraxia to autism, visual impairment, learning dis and hearing impairment. This will help children with communication, physical development, help them with the preschool and schools with special needs. It's just them last few paragraphs just to get them out there for such a top bloke.
Yeah. Justin, get in touch. We'll have you on the show, mate.
And Dick and
Sure,
Dom.
I'll do wonders for your child, like children's TV career.
Yeah.
That brings us to the end of the show, boys. Can you transport us to the Garden of Eden, Mr. Bryn? Is it going? Well, we'll have a little chat, boys. While
good show as always.
I think that was all right, actually. Like,
I mean, always have fun.
Yeah.
But I do get
we're
excited.
in the Garden of Eden now. That's good.
Yeah,
Sponsor went a little bit mad as always, but I like it.
It is a bit mad,
I feel we're
isn't it?
getting to grips with the video side of it, and it's not being as big a distraction with that. And
Yeah,
all that
'cause I
sort
mean,
of-
I know about like getting,
stop eating skips, man.
getting like recording. Because I mean, I can only hear it. So I mean, what's the point? Oh shit!
Yeah, I feel like this episode was back to what we had got to maybe previous to lockdown, and obviously
Back
with all
in
the
the flow of
changes.
things.
Yeah, but just it's the right amount of buffooning around and things fucking up and all that bullshit.
I've only had one problem with this show.
What's that?
It's fucking hot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking.
Is it, I
hot.
do like that fan though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Blocks all the breeze, and when you burp, it blows it straight in my face.
I'll tell you what that is, Mr. Sharpie. I'll tell you what that is, Sharpie. That is it's our biggest fan.
Really?
I think Reese is our biggest fan.
Anyway.
Okay.
Oh, why is that started?
Oh God!
Stop it. Stop. Oh, that's ruined the fucking joke completely.
Stop it, fans. Stop. Stop.
Right. Yes. I'm happy. I don't really know.
I thought you was John.
1-0. Lovely.
1-0.
Cheeky buggers.
Right. I think we need to put it to a close before we ruin it.
Okay.
Okay. Anything to add, Sharpie?
Nah, just. Nah.
No, just
Good show.
Nah.
Jack? Nothing?
nah.
Nah. Bryn?
No, fuck all.
Right. Just say goodbye to everyone.
See you in a bit, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. See you again next week.
And also, if you please like, share, subscribe on YouTube, ring the bell, and all that bullshit. Yeah, we'd like to hear from you. So email, even if it's just a comment about the show, we wouldn't mind making a feature about that and just people having a chat with us, like listeners' questions or anything like that. Email us, sound clip, video clip, whatever, or just write to utopiaproject.podcast@gmail.com.
Yep.
Don't forget to follow us on all of our socials. They've all been up and down on the screen.
We'll
and
sort
whatnot.
out more prizes soon as well.
Yeah, we're going to do a giveaway. We did talk about it last time, didn't we?
I think we need to give a prize away to someone who reviews or something. We said last time.
Yeah,
we'll get
figure
that
out.
sorted anyway.
Yeah, as always, it's been a fucking pleasure. I've been Junkie T.
I've been Jack Magic. Love you. Bye.
I've been the Permanent Sharpie. He's been Command Strips. Do not forget.
Do not forget. And this, my friends, has been the Utopia Project. Goodbye.
See you later. Love you all.
Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia.